Yo, what is happening, everybody? Welcome in. Pocket Sizzle, I see you in the waiting room. Thank you, everybody, for coming in. Episode 89. I mistakenly said episode 90. I'm a week ahead. It's episode 89. Thanks for jumping in. Yeah, Suki, that's what I'm saying, dude. I screwed it up, man. I'm sorry. I screwed it up. Let's see. Man, we got a full slate tonight. That is for sure. Let's get this thing going right away. Here we go. All right. Episode 89 tonight. So we got a couple things going on right away. We got Pocket Salsa coming in. Pocket Salsa is going to do a exclusive sneak peek at a piece that he has for Assembly Required, which is coming up. Then we got Eddie doing a overexcited about the AR episode. That's exactly it. And then we got Eddie coming in, taking a look at his personal collection, see what's going on with him. We got a deep dive into Dark Rainbow Toys. We're going to take a look at quite a few pieces from him tonight. Some loose figures, some carded figures, some collab figures. Dude does it all. Carolina Cool Cat, what is up, dude? Eddie, I see you in the waiting room, my man. All right, and then we're going to do the DKE giveaway box at the very end of the show. Make sure you stick around for that. I think we got up to about 31 people in the drawing tonight, so that was cool. Thank you guys for doing that. Next week we'll have another one. Right now, let's bring in Pocket Salsa. I'm going to bring in Pocket Salsa real quick. Actually, you know what? That's not what we're going to do. There's a couple slides I want to take a look at real quick, so we're going to do that. Let's take a look at that. Here we go. Let's see what we got going here. So it's just a couple things that I set aside for tonight. One of them, I thought this was really cool, man. Greasy Creeps. So I saw somebody at Assembly Required last year doing this same type of thing. It wasn't Greasy Creeps. It was another artist. But basically, what they're doing is breaking down plastic jugs. This one, he's actually, he takes through the whole process. I thought that was cool. That's something that you don't see every day. I didn't really realize, I guess, that was super possible on kind of a higher level like that as far as production goes. But there you have it, man. I thought that was really cool. Greasy Creeps, and what they are making are these. It looks like these are available. I don't know if this is actually part of the Patreon. It looks like they do have a Patreon for as little as $2.50 a month. Which is pretty dang good. You can't buy a whole lot for $2.50 nowadays. Luke Welch sculptures. This is going to be coming out. There is some more that I think I have in the slides tonight. This stuff's going to be coming out pretty soon. Luke Welch. If you don't have any of his stuff, the sculpt from that dude is just insane. DeBo's art. This one keeps coming up in my feed. Super cool. DeBo's art. They have a bunch of different ones. Bunch of different characters in this guy, or in this look with the double cast. This is a newer one that is super sick. Zero Pop Art. This is an account that's going to be at Assembly Required. Some really cool stuff going on there. There was a robot drop that they did. You want to check their page and see if there's still some of those left. That happened a couple days ago. This was very cool. I saw Art Call Toronto 2024, Pancakes and Booze art show, March 15th. We got a lot of friends out in Canada, man. I'm hoping that they can kind of fill us in on that and see what's going on. But it looks like it says the Pancakes and Booze art show is back. March 15th. Art submissions are now open and tickets for the exhibition are on sale. And get some free pancakes while you're there. How about that? All right. So that's what we got for the tabs tonight. Dre, what is happening? Phantom Lake, Zero Pop. There they are. Bliss Receptor. What is going on, everybody? Dark Rainbow in the house. Dark Rainbow, man, I have a huge pile of stuff sitting next to me. Fletcher, what's going on, dude? All right, so we're going to bring in Pocket Salsa. Let's get this one going. I don't know if you guys can see the banner down there at the bottom. Hopefully you can see that. Just kind of a recap of what's going on tonight. Pocket Salsa with an assembly required piece coming on right now. Eddie from RessinBlood with a personal tour of his collection. And then we'll do the DKE Toys giveaway. Here we go. Pocket Salsa. Let's get this thing going. Ba-ba-ba-ba. My guy.
What's up?
We're twins tonight with the hat.
Yeah, nice hat. Yeah, man.
I should have realized that. What is up, man? What's going on, dude? So we got assembly required. We are what, dude? We are almost exactly 1 week away, correct?
Yeah, just about a week away. A little nervous about it.
I was gonna say, how you feeling, man? I mean, is it crunch time? Are you over there just making?
It is crunch time. The room I do all my work in here looks like a bomb went off. There's a ton of stuff going on at one time. First time doing a show at all, so like kind of nervous about it too. So like my organizational skills were already lacking, and now they're just, what's organization? It's just out the window. It's just gone.
What are you finding leading up to the show is kind of the biggest obstacle? Is it just the nerves of being there? Is it trying to make enough stuff to have a full table?
It's a combination. Well, the making enough stuff to have a full table was never an issue. Only because I asked like 5 or 6 other artists, like, hey, I know you're not going. And just in case I don't make enough stuff, do you guys mind sending something? And I'll just have people either PayPal you directly, or if they pay me, I'll PayPal you immediately if something of yours sells. So like Strafe's going to send me a few things, including some of his Goblin Mob collaborations. I think Bootleg Toy Co. said he was going to send me a couple things. I need to hit him up and confirm. So yeah, but most of the nerve stuff comes from the people that are also going to be in the room. Like, there's like, I don't know, maybe no one's like world renowned big name, but they're big names to me. Yeah. Like, so that's a little nerve wracking for it being a first show. And then just planning the actual trip, like getting down there, making sure I have everything I need before I leave, because it's not like I can drive back up to Maryland and grab something I forgot. So
that's true, man. Are you driving out there?
Yeah, I'm gonna drive down. Like I drive for a living. 8 hours isn't really that far. Like, yeah, like yeah, that's a day trip for me.
For sure, man. That's NorCal to SoCal, pretty much. That's very doable in a quarter of a day.
Yeah.
Cool, man. So what you got? So you got so what are we looking at tonight? Let's be clear real quick. So this is one of the things that you're gonna have at assembly required, correct?
Yeah, I'm gonna have a bunch of different things and a lot of variations on the same thing, because I really like the different parts of the base figure. But the one I wanted to show off tonight, that was exclusive to Toys Alive tonight. I won't post any pictures of it. I don't know if you can see that.
Oh yes, dude.
It's alien Baltan head on a little schoolboy body. This is the Rocket Pop edition of that. Calling it I Was a Teenage Baltan. And I'm going to do some variations on that, so it won't just have the Baltan head. It'll also have a chicken nugget head.
Nice. Now, what's the body that you used for that again?
The body comes from a soft vinyl toy guy called Therefore Null.
Okay.
I believe he has less than 1,000 followers, or maybe he only has like 2,000 or something like that. He did a collaboration with Grody Shogun. I had DM'd them both like in a group message, asking them if I could use their respective parts of that toy. I heard back from Grody. He said it was fine for me to use the part that he made for it. Never did hear back from Therefore Null. Yeah. But at a certain point, like, I'm just going to do what I'm going to do. If he were to hit me up tomorrow and say, don't use that, I'd be like, all right, well, I made what I made, so those are going. But other than that, I won't use it.
And those are solid resin?
Solid resin. They're about 5 inches tall.
Yeah.
Or at least with the Baltan head and the chicken nugget head, they're about 5 inches tall. I did one with a Garamond head. I'm doing a few of those.
I did see that one the other day. Yeah, yeah.
And then I'm doing a couple with the Hedora head, which is, I'm not sure if it's translating well on the screen, but
yeah, you can see a little bit with the red in there. Nice.
Yeah, so those are going to be available for assembly required, the 3rd and 4th. I don't have any plans on making any more unless someone specifically asks for them, because they take up a good bit of resin.
Yeah.
So if someone sees it, likes it, they're not going to make it to the show, I'll make you one, but you got to ask me for it. I'm not going to stock these. They're too many. There's too much. They cost too much to make.
That's a lot of material in there.
Yeah. There's that. I've got a leg day Garamond. Bunch of these. I don't know where my camera is.
Yep, there you go. Right there.
Nice. Bunch of those are going. And they're about 3.75s. So I'm doing a bunch of crazy colors of those. That's the yellow, purple, black one. Got some Derricks going.
Nice, dude. I was wondering if you were going to show those.
Yeah.
Those are sick, dude. Those you had painted one of those for me, and sent it, that green one.
Oh no! I sent that. I didn't actually paint that one. That was Triple Bummer painted that one. But like I had ordered like 8 of them, and I was like, I don't know why I ordered 8 of these. So I just, like, when I sent you that stuff, I just threw it in the box. Like, you need one of those.
Dude, they were so cheap. You know what I mean? From Basement Puke, those were like, God, dude, those were so cheap.
$15.
$15, something like that.
Yeah, $15.
Nice.
And I only made 6 or 7 of these, because I know that there's at least 4 other artists that are bringing their own versions of them. So either they have a vinyl one, someone else is bringing ceramic Derricks, and then someone else is bringing more resin ones. So I don't even have a price ready for those yet, till I see what they're charging for theirs, because I don't want to undercut or gouge them either way. Like,
yeah, gotcha. That's smart.
But I also didn't want to flood the whole place with like 42 Derricks and be like, yeah, I've got 42 of them, man.
Yeah, right.
Seems excessive.
So where are you at in the AR process, man? Do you think you're almost there? You think that it's going to be up to the very last minute till you're scrambling to get out the door?
No, I would say that by tomorrow night, I'll have everything that needed to be done, and anything else that I feel like doing will just be extra.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna keep pouring stuff and going extra until I run out of resin. When I run out of resin, then I'm done. If like, I think I've pulled like, I haven't counted them, honestly. Like, I'm in the guest bedroom, and the entire guest bed is covered from top to bottom. There's not a square inch of it that's not covered in toys. So
yeah, nice.
Pretty happy about it.
What are you most looking forward to at AR, besides it, it just being your first time there?
Just seeing everybody. Like, I mean, that seems like the obvious answer, but like, I've met Eddie, hung out at his shop, but it'd be nice to see him again. Ocular Rhombus is coming. I'm going to be excited to see him. General Porpoise, like Carolina Cool Cat, just everybody. Like, these are all people I look up to, like, and enjoy watching their process. Like, I don't care if I don't sell a thing. Like, it's just going to be a lot of fun to actually see these people. Like, if nobody buys anything from me, this is still a win. Like I'm kind of treating this like a little vacation, like the town of Asheville. Like, my wife's coming with me. We booked like a little ghost trolley tour.
Oh, sweet.
One of the nights. So we're going to go on a trolley tour to look like for ghosts or some shit. So there's that. Like, so I'm looking forward to the whole thing.
That's cool, man. It'll be a good time, dude. It really is. It really is surreal, you know, just kind of chatting with everybody for the last however long and then seeing them in person. It is a surreal thing. And Asheville's a great town, man. It's a great little venue. It's going to be a packed house, I'm sure, dude, but it's going to be a good time.
Yeah. What are you looking forward to?
Oh God, dude. It's the same thing. I'd say the same thing, seeing everybody. You know what I mean? It's like, and I think that for me, sometimes in the scene, dude, it's growing to be more not really about the pieces, dude. Like, I'll always buy and I'll always collect and I'll always support through buying stuff and promoting stuff. But dude, just kind of seeing everybody and hanging out. It's kind of a rare thing, dude, to not only, you know, associate with people that are into this such small little kind of niche type thing. But then just, you know, dude, everybody's so cool just outside of toys too. It's a cool group to hang out with. And it's a great time. I see it the same way, dude. It feels like a little bit of business because I'm going there. I definitely have some goals in mind, but on the other side of the coin, man, it's a great little vacation, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. As far as like I know you've seen like either sneak peeks from people or like, you know, some of the stuff that's going to be there, like the first table you want to go to. Cause I know the first table I want to go to, like, and I know exactly the first toy I want to pick up. What's the first toy you want to pick up?
Bro, I don't know, but I'll tell you what, man, when you walk in that venue, there's kind of like a little bit of a hallway that you go down with. There is some people that are set up, but then you kind of get into the larger room.
Yeah.
And it's hard not to go to the first table that's directly in front of you because you're literally walking right into it. For me, last year, it was One Trick Pony and Barrio Boba right next to each other. And I'm just like, holy shit.
Yeah, you know, just stop right there.
So you walk, dude, the first thing that you see is like you walk up and you see a table full of Swamp Things.
Yeah, here's all my money.
Yeah, exactly. You just start doing this. And then you look to the left and there's, you know, Edwin Salas, and then there's General Porpoise, and then there's Eddie, and then there's Carolina Cool Cat, and you're just like, holy shit, dude. So I don't know, man. I don't know. There's so much. You know, Vomiting Droids, he's got some killer stuff going out this year that I keep on seeing.
He's bringing hats.
Oh, dude, he's got hats. I want one of those. I want one of those bad, dude.
I want one of those total resin death hats so bad. So
that's the one, dude. That's the one I want. Yep.
Yep.
So it'll be a good time, man. Anything else that you want to drop on us before we move on?
I do have they're not put together yet. But I can hold them up and show them. You'll get the point.
Oh, Phantom Lake says that Fane table. Yeah, dude.
Oh yeah.
Good one.
So there's these penguins I'm doing.
Right, dude.
That are
one.
Half bootleg and then half original toy.
Yeah.
And so I have to set them with resin together and set them just right so they'll stand and not be wonky.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to try and do Velcro so that you could Velcro them together, and then you can mix and match and pick which pieces you wanted. But the Velcro is so strong that once you put them together, it takes all my strength to get them apart. So I was like, no, they're just going to be attached. So half bootleg, half original toy. The bootleg half will have toys in clear resin with a colored background on it. So there's a little astronaut in this guy. Couple little smiley face guys in there with him. So this is actually the one I'm most excited about. They didn't all turn out super great. There's some imperfections in them, so they're not going to be expensive, maybe like $10. But I'd like to do more where instead of bootlegging a whole toy, I bootleg half of it, saw the other half off the other toy, and then stick them together. Like, that seems like a fun thing to do, to have the original toy with the bootleg at the same time.
Yeah. Nice. Dude, that's a great idea, man. That's another chunky one too, dude. You have been going through resin like crazy, my friend.
I for some reason I'm just not into making like things with small limbs or what. Like, I love big fat chunky toys. Like, if you can't put it in a sock and hit someone with it and knock them out, I don't like it. Like, or at least I don't want to make it. Like, I want to be able. My toys should be weapons. They should be able to be put in sock like an orange.
There you go.
No bruises.
There you go.
Yeah.
Metal jacket style.
Yeah. Now I will say that and this will be the last thing I say, and I'll let it go after that. Like, the Hedora Schoolboy. The only reason I did this is because I really like Eddie's Mr. Ordinary. So I just put the Hedora head on the Schoolboy body. So he's just going to be Ordinary Schoolboy. That'll be his name.
The Ordinary Schoolboy.
The Ordinary Schoolboy. And there'll only be a few of those. I'm not gonna do more than like 2 or 3 of those.
Nice.
But yeah.
Good stuff, man. Pocket Salsa at Assembly Required. That is next weekend, not this weekend, the following weekend, Asheville, North Carolina, at the Gray Eagle. Hit him up on IG, pocket_salsa.
Hell yeah.
Thank you for coming on, man. That was the first official Toys Alive drop, so to speak.
Yeah. So I'm not going to post any photos of this. It's not going to be in a store. If you want to see it, you have to watch Toys Alive tonight. So tell people if they want to see it to rewatch the episode or show up.
Don't be posting that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you can screenshot it if you want, but I just won't like you that much. Just kidding.
Oh, man. All right, buddy. Thank you for coming in, man. I will actually see you in person next Friday, my friend.
Yeah, I got something for you, too.
Sweet. I hope it's not a knuckle sandwich.
No, no. It'll be a hug. It's a hug and a reach around.
Perfect. Right on, buddy.
All right. Love you.
Right on. Take it easy. Boom. Pocket Salsa. Pocket Salsa will be at Assembly Required next weekend, like we just stated. I see Eddie. Eddie, you ready to go, my man? It looks like you're ready to go. I can kind of see you. I'm gonna bring you in right now. So we got a collection tour from Eddie from RessinBlood. I got a couple banners for Eddie that I'm gonna throw up here as we're moving along. Let's bring him in.
Hold on.
What's up, buddy?
Okay. Hold on. I'm not crazy. Yeah, hold on. What is up with this?
There you go. I can see you.
Here, can you hear me?
I can hear you now. Yeah, you were on mute for a minute, but I can hear you.
Hold on a second.
And there he goes. All right. So Eddie will probably jump back in here in a minute. Eddie, just hit that link again, man. It should work. It's the same link the whole time. So hit that when you get a chance. After we talk to Eddie, man, we're going to jump into some dark rainbow pieces that are just incredible. If you have any dark rainbow pieces or you follow his work, you know how freaking wild these things are from Australia. There's Eddie again. All right, you ready to go, man? All right, here we go, buddy.
What's up? Sorry about that.
What's up?
I don't know,
Dude,
man. I just couldn't hear anything. And
oh, okay.
I had it set up for a while, and I'm like, but anyway, how are you?
I'm good, dude. What's up with you, man?
I got a couple buddies here, some friends of mine from Philly, some artists. This
Nice.
is my friend CJ. He's that dude I did that collab with, Doomed Future.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He has that clothing line, and he makes all kinds of stuff, dude. He's doing real good. And this is Goopy Goblin. He was at 5 points.
Nice.
Yeah, he's doing
Nice.
a toy with Sam Heimer from HH Toys soon.
Oh
and
shit, that's legit.
yeah,
That's
he's coming
cool.
around. He's doing his own thing. He's sculpting these monsters and stuff. It's pretty cool. So Doomed Future and Gloopy Goblin.
Doomed Future. What's the clothing line? Is the clothing line Doomed Future?
Yeah, it's Doomed Future.
Nice.
At
Okay,
Doomed
cool.
Future. Yeah, you can't miss it. He's got this black and white symbol that everyone likes.
Nice.
But
One
anyway,
of these days I'll figure out how to put up the link in the chat, man. That would be legit. But that's dope, man. Welcome in, guys. Glad you could join Eddie. That's dope.
he's gonna play camera guy for me. And,
Perfect.
Is there a way to flip this?
There is a way to do it. I just don't know how to do it. I know that Matt actually ended up doing it last week. He messed around with it.
Yeah,
and doing it.
If we oh no, turn that back on. Okay, hold on. Would it be here? Well, I don't know. Maybe you're just gonna have to go like this and not see me. But anyway, I've been doing a lot around here. I'm getting ready for assembly, you know?
Yeah.
So I've been putting some stuff together. I got some molds going. I'm remaking the Praying Mantis arms right now because the arm mold got messed up. I'm going to go through real quick and then I'm going to show you some stuff. But
yeah, for sure.
I cleaned up the basement in the last couple of days. So I put some stuff out. But anyway, yeah, so over here, I got something cooking and this is what the table looks like now. I'm making a whole bunch of stuff. I'm making I'm making a new Terminator card back, but I will have Terminator rotors at the show. And these Frankensteins are pretty hot right now. I don't know. A lot of people are hitting me up. I haven't been selling much because all the shows, so I'm going to do a small drop on Friday night. But anyway, you know, this basement is insane. And I have so many toys and so much stuff, but here's some of the new stuff I'm doing. After that, I'll get into it and all. But so yeah, this one right here, I'm going to be dropping these tomorrow night. And
Nice.
these are for assembly. And I like this Ghost Rider. But anyway, yeah, so I'm just gonna start here. Like, this is my turtle stuff, and you know, I just moved out of my condo, and we got a lot smaller of a place now. So, I have everything here now, and not everything was displayed, but I have a lot of carded turtles, and you know, I love turtles. I love the old Playmate stuff. I'm a big Toxic Crusaders fan. I have all that stuff carded and regular, but that's at home. So, and all my GI Joes at home. But show this table. I put this table out today.
Wow.
So yeah. So I have. This is just stuff like I don't really do Star Wars like that. I have a nice pile of it, and I like certain things of it, but it's not my main collector. So this is one of my favorite toys. I'm a big fan of the Marvel monsters. So this is a Marvel's Legends toy that they put out. I think it came out before 10, but it's a real hard one to find. I opened it and messed with them before, but if you look on eBay, this toy is like $350 on eBay.
Oh wow! Holy shit!
Yeah.
And where'd you buy that, dude? Is that just straight off the shelf somewhere?
No, yeah, at a toy show. You know, on the East Coast, on the weekends, we have a lot of school auditorium toy shows.
Nice.
So yeah, when I was flipping, I'm not really flipping anymore, but when I was flipping, check this out. I was getting a lot more stuff. I'm not on a buy-in freeze, but I love these. These are those Universal Monsters from the late 90s. I have all of them actually, but they're probably packed away. But anytime you get Creature's hard to get. But check this out. You guys know anything about Migos? Migos was a company that came out in the 70s, and this is the Dracula.
Oh
And
wow, dude. I think I think the question for the giveaway this week was a toy that you grew up with, or your favorite toy growing up with. And Jimmy Folklore actually said Wizard of Oz Mego. Man, I think that was probably the most unique one that I've seen. Now, what's the price on that one there, man? I know that one ain't cheap.
no, this is probably around. I think I bought it for 250 like 5 years ago.
Wow.
Just everything went up, so I'd like to know. And it's complete and has everything. Migos are like all the way down to the socks and stuff like that can change the price. Here's the Star Trek stuff. I just bought this stuff. This is Captain Kirk, of course, and I mean, this one is just so cool.
Oh man, that one's sick. What is that?
It's from Star Trek. What the fuck is his name? I wonder if Coleco Chris is on. Chris, if you're on, you can finish my sentences. But what the fuck's his name? Fuck, someone will say it. But it's a hard one to find, and it's beautiful, and all the soft goods are really good on it. This is a new Mego. So like they do still put out toys. I buy the new ones too, but I really like the old ones, of course. Like this Star Trek Mego play set it's in great condition. The box is in good condition. It's a $400, $350 toy. And
Wow.
yeah, I mean Migos are really cool. I understand that some people in our world don't love them because of the soft goods and they're bigger and everything, but I pulled out some weird figures. This is an Indiana Jones figure complete. I love this figure. This figure has the weird bazooka gun.
Now, dude, maybe you can tell me, man. I have always seen these in toy stores and online, and they're always outrageously expensive, dude. Why is that?
This toy?
Yes.
Well,
I would say certain ones from that Indiana Jones line. Like I'm not hip to that scene, dude. I don't know what's up with that.
Well, I'm guessing that because they didn't run this line for long, and also that bazooka, dude. That bazooka alone is worth a good piece of money if you look. My buddy here was just saying, Jeff from Goopy Goblin. He was saying, and it's true because the toy store, I learned that the accessories can be worth more than the toy. Like,
Right.
so.
Right.
Here's some of those. These are my favorites. Let me get this. This is one of those Burger King
Right.
Franks. I have lots of them. I love them. Pocket Salsa sent me a box with them all complete, and it was a great day. I love them. But these are the Mezco monsters from the 70s, and these are kind of hard to get too. Let's take a look at them. Yeah, let's see right here. I'm just going to put them here. So, yeah, I can see me. Let me see.
Yeah, I mean, those are like $50, $60.
See, the camera won't turn around, so I don't know if you can see what I'm looking at. Hold on.
Oh, yeah. No, I can see him.
Okay,
yeah.
Right here. But anyway, so they're a personal fave of mine. I got my buddy helping me with the camera. If you can't see, just say I can't see. But
you're good.
yeah, like I said, I moved and I haven't set everything up yet. But all these can go in here. There's cases over here that ain't filled yet. But let's talk about these. I love these Kenner 90s Terminator and Alien toys. I have quite a lot of them. I even have more of them put away. I collect a lot of stuff, dude. I like a lot of different stuff. G.I. Joe is my first. I have a gigantic G.I. Joe collection at home with my Toxic Crusader. So that's the only thing I don't have. But I collect a lot of different stuff all the way down the vinyl. So it's like, I mean, I love Terminator and I love these exoskeletons from that era. They're fat and chunky and just different, and the way the articulation works, and you can see it going through the chest. I just love them. And all the accessories right over into the Aliens. It was like the same line almost, like the same time. And these ain't expensive if you find them on eBay or at a show or something. Yeah, I'll smoke weed. What's the name? These. I was actually thinking about selling these Ghostbusters if anyone's interested, but these are original from '86. There's 5 of them.
Oh wow.
And yeah, I mean they're great. I kind of feel like I got them and I never did nothing with them, and now that when stuff starts to collect dust, I don't know, I start to feel bad. Let me see that for 1 second. But I'm a big Marvel fan, and I have a few Marvel shelves. So let's get into this wall real quick. Like, I love the old Toy Biz stuff. I love the old Ghost Rider stuff and all the old Marvel stuff from the 80s and 90s. And I collect Mad Marvel Legends. I don't know, I just got a thing for Marvel, and I have tons of comics, boxes and boxes everywhere. And I actually read them, and so I love that Ghost Rider line from the 90s. I love it. They're awesome. And these, the X-Men toys from the 90s. Let me take a look over here. Yo, you see this Transformer?
Yeah.
Look at this gigantic Transformer. See, I had so much stuff. I just want to, you guys can see it? Yeah. Look at that thing. Ain't that awesome? That's a reprint sword, but yeah, there's some more of those Ghost Riders, and I got some Build-A-Figures.
So when you find vintage stuff like that, man, if you find it in the package, are you trying to keep it in the package? I noticed a lot of your stuff is carded.
Yeah, you know what? It's kind of a double-edged sword, and I'm gonna say, because I like to open stuff and handle it. I'm going to continue to answer your question, but walk around. These are my Shoguns. But, I like to handle stuff. I mean, sometimes I buy something and I say to myself, I'm going to open this when I get home. And then I just don't. There's a toy store next door that I opened, and I got bought out of it a couple months ago. I didn't have time to do the tattoo shop, RessinBlood, and the toy store, so it was just the better choice. But anyway, so I can walk right next door. I walked right next door last week and bought this. So there's it's an addiction, dude. I got a problem, and I need to go on a buying freeze. I mean, because I see stuff that I see online, and I'm like, oh, fuck, I wanted that. Look at these weird Silver Surfers. I mean, there's just certain stuff I never see out when I'm out. And I just got this MODOK Marvel Legend. I love Marvel, dude. I think it's just the best comic. So it's just, they got the best stories. Yeah, I'm still filming. Oh, it's all right for a sec. But yeah, over here I got some different obscure stuff. Remember Food Fighters?
Oh, wow, dude. Yes, I do.
I love these. I only have one, but it's complete.
Nice.
This is an original, too. Everything's going to fall. Remember these?
Wow. How old is that?
I mean, I guess they're from the 80s, but It's an original. People are remaking these now and all, but
This Hunchback?
yeah, the Hunchback Turtle. Here I got a little bit. This is Swamp Thing stuff. I've been recently pulling this stuff off of eBay. So here's a good example of your question. Like, I've been buying this Swamp Thing stuff. I mean, these aren't that expensive, maybe $25 on eBay or maybe up to 50. I'm not sure. They're different. Like, this one's worth a little more than this one. But anyway, I got a double right here of these two. Of Tomahawk. But anyway, like, I might open up this one, but I'm going to try to keep these ones carded. It's just because they're old and they're hard to get. But then I buy them loose too.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, it's kind of a double-edged sword. I have so much cool carded stuff. There's look at this old Venom toy. This Venom toy still works. Watch. Did you hear it?
Yeah.
I want to eat your brains. So yeah, yo, look at the Daily Bugle.
Yeah, dude, I saw you post that the other day.
Let me get some of these legends out of the way. Yeah, I really like this thing. Somebody came in the toy store for a trade-in. I was like, I'll take it.
Oh wow.
Here's the box for this is the transducer Swamp Thing I was just talking about, and then here's all the cards, and then here's the transducer, and there's a bunch of figures in here that are all like, you know, some of them are Super 7, but some of them are not. There's a War Dude and some other Dungeons and Dragons. I know there's figures everywhere, and you know, last night I'm like, all right, let me clean up some of this stuff so I can show these guys what's going on. And I started pulling stuff out, and I just kept finding stuff. Like I found this. Look at this RoboCop toy.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah, it's like, let me get some light. I'm sorry about the camera. I can't flip the camera. Yeah.
Now,
Hey,
do you have a lot of stuff from, you know, when you were growing up, or have you had to go back and buy that stuff over again that you've had, or did you end up saving a lot of stuff?
You know, I had if I was moving out of my place, I had like one big, gigantic Tupperware thing full of like McFarlane rock and roll toys and a bunch of different scattered G.I. Joes and stuff. You know, I'm definitely like one of them dudes. Like I bought all the Bill and Ted stuff back in the day, and I love the Toxic Crusaders. Like I posted on a post last night. It was like, you know, no, I wasn't a big toy nerd. And yes, I went back and bought a lot of stuff. You know, like I'm comparing it to when I started bootlegging. So like 4 years ago, you know, I had a bunch of toys and I wanted to make toys. I don't know. And I was looking into it and I found the scene. So that's what all that happened. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, dude, I love when you find something that you forgot about, or you're like, oh, I had this. Yeah. And also like, I just bought this toy. Okay. It's a $6 million man Maskatron. A lot of people never even heard of it.
Yeah.
And
I've never heard of that.
Yep. And look at the computer face. It's fucking
wow.
cool. I bought it last week and I dropped this and I can't find it now.
Oh,
so
shit.
I already ordered it on eBay. It's on the way. I was so fucking
shit.
I mean, when something like that happens to me, dude, I have like this little baby meltdown, and I start kicking shit and acting like a little girl. I get so mad because it's so stupid. I just bought it, but he has different faces and his arms. He blows up like and the dude who played this dude in the show is the dude who played the dad in Nightmare on Elm Street Part 1.
Oh, wow.
I forget his name, but look, see, that's his face.
Okay.
It reminds me of Team America.
Yeah, right.
Don't step on that. Yeah, doesn't that look like that?
Yeah, it does.
Playing around all the time. He's like, yeah, give me a blowjob.
So are you always looking for stuff to buy, man? I mean, does it ever get to the point where you're like, you know, shit, there's a lot of stuff that I want to buy, or you see stuff, but then you have this whole other, you know, for you have this whole other part of having to buy materials and supplies. And I mean, I'm sure it gets tough at some point where you just want to buy everything you see, dude. I mean, I've walked around I've walked around conventions with you before. That's what I'm saying, dude. And you got to have it all, right? So, dude,
yeah.
you got that at Decon, huh?
Yeah, what's his name? Fuck. Why can't I remember who made this?
Dude, I remember exactly where that table is,
Who
dude.
made this? Blitzkrieg. Yeah. Blitzkrieg Toys made. I'm sorry. I'm having a head fart. You know what? I was saying it earlier. I have trouble remembering everyone's names and everything. There's artists that I love and I can't remember their handle. But I showed some of these on another show with you, but this is such a dope toy. I got to show it again. It's this Kaiju 1. And I got another one upstairs, but and it's like, and it's Terminator, and then his thing comes off. If I don't pull the whole head off again, His name's Kaiju One. He's from Japan, but he's like a custom dude like that.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh wow.
And it has weapons and a gun and all. It's so cool. I mean, that's like a Safubi, right? It's a banging idea with a head
Right.
that comes off with weapons and soft goods. Like, that's a really nice toy, man. And he's kind of sexy with the leather open. You know, he does stuff. But anyway, yeah. So,
Hey, there's a question here, Eddie. It's Mr. Ordinary was asking, do you have Pulsar, the $6 million man knockoff by Mattel?
Yeah, actually we have two of them at the toy store. The one of them's we have a real Pulsar and the little action figure version one. They're so dope. Pulsar has like all the computer stuff inside a clear body. Have you ever seen that toy, Bri?
Yes.
Pulsar? Yeah.
Yes.
That's a major toy, dude. I love that toy. And yeah, man. Fucking yeah. I don't own it myself, but it's just another toy that I need and want. And you know, like you said, dude, like I don't know. I just bought these the other day. I mean, I really don't need to be buying this shit. And now, like, I'm kind of broke a little bit on some issues, but I just keep buying toys. It's like I feel like, oh, I'm never gonna get the chance again or something. But I don't know. The art stuff's different, you know.
Yeah.
Barely Human, right?
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Johnny Ryan. Artwork by Johnny Ryan.
Yeah, dude, I actually got that same figure, but I got mine custom painted, and it looks like I got it painted by Donner Don't Care, and she did it like in that like Mexican candy skull style, dude. It's dope.
Cool, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I have this pink pack of God Beast toys. It's like a play set, and it has these like clear weapons and all. I mean, it's got, from what I see, I don't know, it's a bunch of figures. I bought stuff off him for this is really cool. This is like 2 figures, and you can make a motorcycle, I think, out of all the pieces.
Oh, nice.
So I was gonna give it away. So
sweet.
Yeah, so I'm gonna give it away, and I'll probably throw something else in too. So
sweet, man. When we wrap it up with you, we'll spin the wheel, and see who wins that. That's cool, man. Yeah, God Beast, dude. That's one guy that I think I've seen almost at every show he's been to. I think he's been at every single one.
Yeah, was he at 5 Points? I don't think he was, but I seen him at every other show. And another dude who's like that is Last Resort Toys. He's at every show I'm at, and now he's starting to do ZoloCon. So, you know,
dude,
right around the corner from me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like ZoloCon's like a mile away from here.
It's ZoloCon. I thought you were talking about Last Resort. I talked to Last Resort at DCon for a while, actually. Really good dude, man.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a smart dude, and he's got a fucking great toy line, and he's talented as fuck, and he sculpts all of them by hand. And, you know, I got some horror stuff over here I'm going to try to show you. Just different stuff. But let me see. But anyway, yeah, there's a handful. There's this awesome Dracula Migo. And there's that NECA. I just got this NECA Frankenstein on that table there. And then there's some more of those Universal ones. Look at This Island Earth one. And Turtles, dude. I love. Oh, and there's a Mummy Migo and one of those new Draculas. I really love Turtles. Look how like alive it is.
Damn.
I know, it's such a cool line.
So, dude, I know you have this problem when something falls, dude, and then another one falls, and another one, and another one. Do you just kind of pose them as best as possible and hope for the best, or do you use anything to like try to stop them from falling?
Dude, you know, I'm starting to get better with it. Like, to be honest, man, I work down here. And I'm kind of like ruining stuff. I mean, just with dust alone, it's like there's so much dust getting on stuff. You have to keep stuff moving. And I mean, I'm dremeling and airbrushing, and I got other case over here. And it's like, this is my man cave. So this is where I do everything. So it's like, I want them here because I'm here most of the time.
Oh, damn. Wait a minute. I see that. I see. What is that right there? What's that pink and purple piece right there, dude? Is that a Healy piece?
No, that's your boy Hurt Toys. My
No.
batteries.
Oh, the RoboCop.
Yeah, the RoboCop or this?
No, I'm talking about the pink and purple.
This?
No. Go down. Where you just
In
right there. Yeah.
Healy.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I got that off Fletch at Decon like 2 years ago.
I was gonna say I knew it was that one, dude. Those are so sick, dude. Isn't the glow on that is fucking wild, man?
So sick, dude.
Yeah.
You know, the batteries went dead in this case, and so I'm sorry, guys, but let me try to do my best. But
is it a blacklight case?
You know, it's one of those Michaels ones.
Oh, that's cool.
I got to put batteries in it, but Pendragon, Skull and Void, Hurt Toys. Fuck. Is that One Trick? No. And then One Trick. This is One Trick. And then that's one of mine. I sculpted that toy. I should make that again. Healy. Fucking a whole bunch of stuff. Another Pendragon. Hurt. So, and then I got boxes of carded ones. Here's some Transformers I got. See, these are the only Transformers I have. You know when I bought these? I bought these during the 3 weeks I was doing those paintings.
Oh, wow.
So what happened was that dude commissioned me to do those 3 Transformers paintings. And if I like anything about Transformers, I like the cartoon the most. But I didn't know shit about it. So I went out and bought a bunch of toys and a bunch of comics and started reading them. I started playing with them and doing. I had this one when I was a little kid, along with a few others, and this one's real nostalgia for me. And yeah, this Starscream is killer, dude. It has a throne for him, and then the cape comes off the back and goes on him. It's a really cool. Some of them are really amazing. I think this is Soundwave, right? Or that one right there. It's like a replica of the original, but it's like so much fun to play with. It's cool. And there's a Super 7 one. I like them. So I didn't know much about them. So I was like, let me get a couple and read a couple comics and learn about this line that I'm about to paint. So I'll do that. Here's the Toy Shogun. I bought this Toy Shogun thing a long time ago.
Hey, Jimmy Folklore was asking, you scrolled past an eyeball. Was it a wind-up mad ball, he says?
Yeah.
Is that what that was?
I wanted to make sure I didn't lose you guys. Is it one of these?
Yeah.
That's just one of those like cheap.
Oh, I don't know if that's the one he was looking at or not. We'll see.
Okay, let's look again. Is there another eyeball here? I think that's what he was talking about. There's the Bill and Ted toys.
Yeah, nice.
I got this at 5 points from Hop Toys. It's a Thing toy. Nakasuto. I got a bunch of her toys. Here's another one. This is a toy that I did with Plagued Earth Productions, Barbarian Rage right here.
Now, do you keep your indie stuff separate, or is it all mixed in? Looks like it's all mixed in.
I kind of do keep it separate. I mean, here's all like here's some of the ones that are later, man. Thanks, Rob. Have a nice weekend.
I'll see you Tuesday.
All right. Tattoo shop's closing. Yeah, I guess it is kind of mixed in. I mean, this is a little designated area for some of the figures, but I have way more, and I have a box of card backs. So it's like, I mean, there's stuff just tucked everywhere. Look at this right here. Here you go. Broke. Look at this old Broke toy I got.
Oh, wow. That's a cool one.
And dude, I got that off of this dude, Mike, who's an old collector and here's, who is this dude? He was at ZoloCon. Did you see these?
Man, I
Dude,
want
look,
to.
it's wrapped in plastic. Hold on, what's his name? Psychedelic Safari Toys. Psychedelic Safari Toys. I know you mentioned them, dude. I know you
Yeah,
did before.
I was gonna say it looks super familiar.
I think you and Crumbs went past his page, but dude, it's killer. He's like a hidden. I'm not gonna say too much, but I'm saying he's an older guy too, and he's like, just a toy nut. But I gotta say, man, I like the art and everything.
Yeah, that's it.
It's a dope. So what's his name again? Let's get it right. Psychedelic Safari Toys. He was at Zolo, and I'll probably be there again. And he was selling, and everything looked like this. It was like wrapped in like saran wrap.
Right.
I don't know. I like that idea, dude.
That's cool, man. It's
got a real Mexican feel.
Yeah, dude. I was gonna say it definitely adds to the look for sure.
Yeah. Look at that Batman toy. Just a Batman toy with a surfboard.
Yeah.
I've been painting these. I think I'm gonna bring them to assembly. I got another one right there. They're not done yet. I'm gonna finish them later, and me and my buddies are gonna paint a couple of these art toys after we hang up.
Dude, we might have to talk about that Scout Trooper though.
What was I gonna say? Yeah, so there's some of my new paintings.
Yeah, they were asking about your paintings in the chat earlier, man. What is going on with the paint? Are these coming to assembly? I've seen these being posted.
I'm going to call Matt later. I'm going to see if it's all right. I mean, I was going to bring like 8 of them because I got a shitload. I mean, I'm just trying to make them available to people. So I don't know, they are a little pricey. These smaller ones aren't too bad, but I'm saying the ones that are 5 foot by 5 foot, those ones are $1,000, sometimes 15. I don't have a price yet set for these. I got to talk to my guy, but I don't know, but I got a weird thing with it. So, because I know everyone's broke, and I'm not trying to be a dick, but I can't sell them for $300. So,
right.
If I know you and you're my friend, and I'm actually like kind of bad with it because I get yelled at for selling shit too cheap, and I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, I don't know. I mean, it all depends on if you need to get rid of it or unless you want to. The only way you can have an art show is if you have a body of work, and thanks, dude, so I need art to have an art show, so I'm trying to have a couple this year. But if the money's right, I'll sell them. So I'm going to bring a bunch down. I more just want everyone to see them. They're fun to look at,
Yeah.
I love the dots.
Yeah, we were talking about that, man. It really, what do you call that? Like, is that a certain style?
Well, to be honest with you, there was an artist from the 60s named Roy Lichtenstein. And he's that guy who he took from all the Love comics and all the stuff from the 60s. And, I saw a documentary on him, and one of his people said he was horrified that people were going to know where he was taking it from in the beginning. And then he ended up being like, fuck it, I read comics and I'm pulling from the comic books. And he would redraw each one, but he would steal the reference. I mean, whatever. I mean, that's what everyone does. I don't think, but there's documentaries out on people questioning if it's really art, and it is. But anyway, he did dots, and there's a few ways I do the dots. I silk screen them, I do them by hand, and I saw this thing where he was using like this plastic stuff. He had it custom made. You could get a nice piece of plastic, however, and drill it and clean the holes. There's different things. And then the silk screen can be messy, but that's how I've been doing it. So some of them are real, some of them are bigger. And then there's the binary codes. They get silk screened on too. So look at the hand. The hand looks cool. I love this.
Yeah. Right.
It's just in the face here.
Yeah, that's sick.
So I don't know what you call it. I don't know, halftone dots.
Yeah, halftone dots is kind of what everybody's saying it looks like. Dude, let's get back to your collection real quick, man. Are you so it seems like your style for as far as making toys is going from resin to vinyl. You know, I think the resin's obviously still there, but you're really moving into some really cool vinyl shit. Do you think that affects your collecting as well? Like, are you into collecting vinyl right now?
Yeah, I am. I'm
Yeah.
collecting. Yeah, and I showed you a bunch of it on there. And then in my tattoo room right here, you know, I have. So anyway, yeah, I'm always collecting vinyl, and vinyl's pretty much number one right now. So like when I go to Decon, 5 Points, any show, I'm pretty much looking at vinyl before I'm trying to catch up with anything I need for my vintage collection.
Oh man, that's that punk skeleton right there, dude. Who's that by? I keep seeing those.
Kaiju 1, right?
Yeah.
Yep. The same guy that made the Terminator.
Right.
And he made Danny Trejo.
Oh, nice.
There's some Barbarian Rage, Plagued Earth. This is an Animal Planet vinyl. This is an old hollow Halloween thing.
Oh wow, that's cool.
So, some of the Draculaser stuff, Paul Kaiju, Muscle Lords. Everyone needs to check out Muscle Lords.
Muscle Loys, man. Is that vinyl?
Yeah.
It is. Huh.
It's a vinyl He-Man.
That's dope, man. I know someone that's looking for some of those.
It's a lot of fun. This is a fun vinyl, you know. This is why vinyl's fun. Hold on, sorry, the camera.
Oh, that's cool.
I mean, there's just little gimmicks and things you can do. Everyone knows. I'm not telling you nothing. Rampage Toys.
Yeah, nice.
Retro Gimmick gave me that horse. Look at this horse skeleton. 4 horseman looking thing. Barbarian Rage sculpted this. This is Reagan from Exorcist. Awesome toys. These are awesome. Literally. Headlock. Some other stuff. Everywhere you go.
Oh man.
Yeah.
What's your most what do you think is your most valuable vinyl piece?
Well, this Max Toy Co. Big monster. Also, I got, you know, the Man Thing from James Groman. I don't know how valuable it is, but it's fucking $500. Anyway, $450.
Wow.
Or maybe it was 400 when I bought it brand new. But it was a big purchase.
What's Spectre Man?
Spectre Man was a show just like Ultraman, but it was a little bit more B. And you can find it on YouTube as Spectre Man.
Nice.
Just like Inframan. And you know, that Japanese stuff is different, you know, like the Godzilla stuff is a little easier to keep track of. You know, there's Mighty Joe and of course the King Hedorah. And you know, look at that. Ain't they great? I'm sorry that everything's so.
Who did that ape?
That ape is Awesome Toys.
That's
and they're
dope.
the same guys that did these Spectrumans.
Okay.
Yeah. Violence Toys, you ever hear of them?
Oh, I have several pieces. Hell yeah.
This is that thing. And it has the muscle men inside.
Yeah.
You know, to me, that's like a great toy, dude. Like, I would be proud if I made that.
Yeah.
I mean, I love accessories and extra stuff. And so, yeah, that's about it.
Skull Mark Galaxy Warriors. What are those? You have some of those?
Yeah, that's what these are. There's a new one
Zymock
out right.
commented on those.
Yeah, there's a new one out right now. These tall dudes. Aren't they great? Look at the RoboCop one and the Chewy one. He just put out this green one. I'm going to try to get it. I was buying all these at Earth to Kentucky. I would go out there and see my very good friend Dustin Benzinger, and he would have these in Earth to Kentucky, and I would buy them. I love this one, man.
Yeah, that one's sick.
You know, just got this off Rampage Toys, and he's a real good guy.
Oh, damn, that's sick.
I had a good talk with him. Neil Ewing, of course.
Yeah, Little Cretaceous. Little Cretaceous.
Pendragon.
Oh, that's a good one, dude. Now, was that for that show? Or what is that? Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Was that an original Jonathan Queen painting of the Speed Skull?
Yes.
Mm.
Can you see it?
Yes, that is sick.
Remember we did the header?
Yeah. Oh, man, that's so good.
How good is that?
That's crazy.
This,
Do you collect art at all?
I have art all over the place, and yeah, I do. I have tons of prints, and I have quite a few paintings. Stuff I like. I was in the graffiti world and painted graffiti, so a lot of my friends that painted graffiti in the 90s and all, they're doing something else now, and I like to support people. This is like from a man thing that I just did this. I love that thing.
Yeah, that's sick, man. Dude, how many canvases are you working? Oh, there's G.I. Joe. That's my favorite.
Yeah, well, this is what's going
on.
I'm having an art show in LA this year. So I'm putting together, and I don't need as many as I thought because they're so big. So I actually been downsizing, but you know, I could have sold this one already, and then
dude, I fucking love that one. Shit.
And I want to, but I'm just saying, yeah, you know, I'm having an art show, and I need art to have an art show. So, like I said, they're kind of pricey if the right buyer. This is $1,200. This is $1,000. This is $1,000. I don't know. Maybe I'd take $700 for this or $600. And I don't care what people think. And if you're like, you know what I mean? That's my price. And I painted this whole lobby. Like all the art on the walls is mine. All the flash.
Oh, wow. Now, I know that a lot of tattoo art, well, I don't know about a lot, man, but I know several tattoo artists that are really into old school flash, dude. Do you collect any of that?
Yeah, I mean, dude, the tattoo shop's all about that.
Yeah.
And I just bought this at 5 Points. This is my friend Timmy Tats. Look at that. Ain't that dope?
Yeah.
This is me and my friend, my business partner and friend Jay Goldberg from Old City Tattoo, and he was the singer for Bad Luck 13, and this guy named Doc. And, you know, sometimes I'll split sheets with people. You know, I'll have this sheet at the show, and I got a bunch of new designs too for the show. So what's going to happen is we're all staying at a lot of us are staying at the same hotel, you and me, and One Trick Pony and Hip Hop Toys and Vomiting Droid and a bunch of us. So everybody's, I rented the suite, and it's a little bigger, and I'm going to be tattooing there, and I'm doing toy stuff and comic stuff and nostalgia tattoos, I guess, because I don't want to do nothing else there. And yeah, we'll probably have a party, I guess. So
probably have a party, I guess. Yeah, that's going to be sick, man. That's going to be crazy. Now that I think about it, you're right, man. And there's even more staying at that hotel too.
Yeah,
that's going to be fun.
Well,
what else you want to show? Anything else, man? I mean, you showed a lot of stuff, dude. I think we could probably do a whole show just on your tattoo flash which honestly I think that would be fucking sick.
Yeah,
And just your artwork.
I'm working on new Flash right now, and I'm working on card backs right now for assembly. I want to make a couple originals for assembly. So I've been doing legs like Ghost Rider. So I made up this Ghost Rider toy last year. Now I'm doing different covers. I don't know, but I got to do more kit bashes and more original ideas. So I'm working on them. Or I'll take an old toy and bootleg it and make new art for it, like pretend like it never came out. So I'm doing a bunch of that for assembly right now, and I'm working on. I had to stop painting because the show's next week, and so I try to balance out what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And I got figures laying here everywhere, and just making stuff. I got to put speed skulls together, and I got my Mr. Unnatural is over in China getting made right now, so that'll be out soon. ZoloCon is at the end of February, the last weekend of February, and I'm going to have another art thing there, another contest, and there's prizes. I'm going to post up about it tomorrow. She's been texting me since I've been on. So I'm going to announce it on my page tomorrow right when I do the drop for the day. So I'm going to drop some new toys tomorrow, and I'm going to talk about this thing at ZoloCon. There's a cash prize and some other prizes, and we're going to have a card back section and then a custom section. We did it last year and it was super unorganized, so we're trying to get it organized. So I'll have it all figured out by tomorrow afternoon, and everybody can mail it here if they want. A bunch of guys mailed me stuff last year, and then I ended up trading them toys to keep their toy because I had a fucking hip hop toy in my hand and I never bought one of them. I was like, yo, I'll keep this if you want to. And then, I saw him at 5 Points, and I was like, yo, that toy you gave in for that art show, you want to trade? He was like, yeah. I was like, all right, cool. So he just went up to my table and got something. So I tried to keep him, because but if you need me to send it back, I'll say, oh, also, I'm going to try to sell it at the show. So there's going to be a big display of all the bootlegs. So it's like ZoloCon is like a Mo2. Like all the people who have booths at ZoloCon are like real producers, like Four Horsemen, and they got lines of people, and they're not customs. So the only people doing customs there is me, Barbarian Rage, and Muscleoids, and Muscleoids does his own thing, which is pretty much just vinyl now. I don't know. He does everything, but I'm just saying. So everyone's stuff's different, but they're trying to bring a more of a custom bootleg vibe to the show. I'm trying to. I want you to come out next year. I want everyone to make this one of the East Coast shows. Mike Zolo owns Zolo World. He's got a great toy line, so it's like that convention's been going on for some years now. Like this is a Zolo toy.
Oh, nice.
And he gets them produced, he designs them, and he does all kinds of stuff if you don't know. So yeah, it's just something we're trying to do. It's the only toy show that I can ride my bike to.
Nice.
I'm a part of it now. And I'm just trying to bring some bootlegs to the attention of everyone. So I'm going to post up about it tomorrow. I hope everybody sends in a toy. And there's going to be a prize and everything. So
nice.
Yeah. You know that dude Lou, oh my god,
Pimentel.
I can't remember their Instagram handles, but he made this like Battletoads toy last year and it won. And the dude's from Lou Critical Hit. You guys know Lou, right? Lou, hold on. Can you see him again?
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
But anyway, he won because he had a good idea. So I don't know, but this year we're gonna have categories, so it ain't like someone's big custom He-Man getting the car back. So we got it organized, and I'll announce it tomorrow. Everybody, if you want me to send your toy back or whatever, we could do that. Everything's cool. I want to, so.
Cool.
Cool.
You want to spin the wheel for that God Beast pack?
Yes. All
Let's
I
do it.
ask is whoever wins, like DM me right now and give me your address and everything. I'll put it in the mail right away.
Oh, all right. Let me share my screen real quick. I think we got up to 31 this week as far as entrants go, so we'll get that set up. Let me share the screen here.
And I'll put a couple RessinBlood toys in. I'll put a Praying Mantis in.
You are a gentleman and a scholar. All right, man, here we go. So this is going to be a prize pack directly from RessinBlood. This is going to be a God Beast pack and then some RessinBlood goodies on top of that. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. Damn, number 19. All right, let's see who number 19 was.
19.
19 was. Ooh, that was a close one. Number 19, Son of Ward. I don't know who that is.
Okay.
Son of Ward.
So whoever Son of Ward is.
Yeah, that's the IG handle. I'm gonna post that real quick.
Tag them and all that. I'll tag me, I guess.
Son of Ward. So if anybody knows who that is, please let them know that they have won. And to get a hold of Eddie. Eddie, dude, thanks for coming on, man. I'll be talking to you for sure very soon, man. I can't wait to see you at AR, dude. It's going to be a fucking blast, dude. Thank you for showing all your stuff tonight, dude. I'm sure that we could probably film for a week and probably see half of what you have.
Yeah, if anybody's ever in the Philadelphia area, you got to come down here to really feel what's happening. This guy Jeff just came down for the first time, and people walk down here, they're like, oh, fuck. So there's always something else to see. I'm entertained down here. So
nice.
All right, peace.
All right, man. Right, take it easy. Yep.
Do you actually?
Boom. There we go. All right, man. One of my favorite dudes, RessinBlood Eddie. Again, congrats to whoever that was. Son of Ward. That was a new one that popped up. I don't know if they've ever commented, and I don't know if they've ever been in a giveaway before. But anyways, that's who won. If you know them, please let them know. So, what we got next is what's going on now? Oh, that's right. Dark Rainbow Toys, man. All right, so Dark Rainbow Toys from Australia. I also wrote down on the ticker down there at the bottom that we actually did a really good interview with Dark Rainbow, episode 30. So check that out. It was, I want to say it was a couple years ago around now, episode 30, we're on 89. So you figure that was 59 weeks ago. That was over a year ago. And I believe it was around Christmas time is when it was. But it was a great interview. We learned a ton of stuff. The guy is a freaking madman when it comes to making figures. And not only Recycle Galaxy, what's up, man? Not only just the figures themselves, but the packaging, the idea of the packaging, the artwork, the stickers. It really is something, man. You know, when you're getting something from Dark Rainbow, it's going to be a top-notch quality piece. You are absolutely going to be happy with it. So let's jump right in. So there's a few things that I got just recently. One of them was this. This is a double pack. Now this is from. This was a collab that he did with Radis, and that one I think was just in a show recently. But now the card on its own is super sick. But this is something that we had talked about, and Crumbs and I really kind of honed in on this one a lot. Was the packaging on the, so that's how the bubble opens, is just this little flip, right? And you just open, it's so clean, and that's it right there. There's your figure. And this is a 3.75. This is a kit bash, but oh man, so sick. I mean, this is just the very, very tip of the iceberg. Magnetic articulation, really, really clean, really, really smooth. The colors, that marble, that kind of just pink and blue marble, awesome, super sick. And then it was a double pack. Check out the wings on that. I mean, what the hell? And it looks even better from the front. Incredible. Dark rainbow. There was a bunch of dark rainbow pieces available at Earth to Kentucky. I took a look before the show started, and there is still a few carded pieces in there. There's a really nice set in there that you can get. One of the sets, actually, there's a variant of it that actually plays music. Yeah, the card bubble design. That's what I'm talking about, man. It's really, really slick. Here's another one that we'll look at. This one is a little bit more heavy duty. So this one has some Velcro on the back, but same idea, right? Comes down just like that, nice and secure. And this one is that Nightmare Fairy. Oh my God. Another incredible piece. And everything is done by him 100%. Besides it being a advertised collab, the artwork, the stickers, the packaging, all done by Dark Rainbow. And these right here are just, oh man, these are wild. Crazy. God dang. Again, magnetic articulation here. Paint work is always really, really super detailed too. Really good. The ideas behind some of these pieces are just freaking nuts. This one, I love this kind of mantis arm right there. Come on now. Wow, that's so good. Yeah, the bubbles, man. And you know what? This is thick. You know what I mean? Like you're not gonna crush that. So it's also the quality of the materials that he's using is really, really nice. Nice thick backer. The artwork. And once you'll start to see a pattern here, especially with this next set that I'm about to show, is you can really start seeing a style. When you start looking at kind of the whole body of work, which I think is really cool. It looks super identifiable. I mean, there's a lot of artists out there where you can just take a kind of look even from across the room and say, hey, that's a blah, blah, blah piece. And I know that because of the color schemes that are used and kind of the way the artwork looks. This next set right here is something that I had originally bought in it was a two-pack carded piece, and then I just got 3 more carded pieces on top of it. We're going to open up some of these figures too and take a look at them because they're freaking wild as far as how they're made. So here's where the first 2. Now I'm calling this a 5-figure set, and I don't think it's supposed to be a 5-figure set. They're different. But the cards are really cool, and they look really stellar as a group. This was the double pack that I got. Look at that. This is older. This is I can't remember exactly when I got this. I want to say within the last maybe year to year and a half. But this was the original set, and again with the blister on the bottom, same thing, right? Well, look at that, just clips right in. Bang. Dope. The foil lettering all done by him as well. And then the figure. I mean, we're just talking about the card right there. Sick, right? I'd hang that on the wall just on its own with no figure in it. Which I probably will. And then the figure. Oh man, so good. The cape work also from Dark Rainbow is really something. It this one is kind of a standard, what I would say standard. It's just got a hole in there, and then kind of sits where the magnetic articulation is. But there's some other ones that we'll take a look at that are really nuts. Man, so good. That cape with the iridescent in the back. Good Lord. Awesome. This is the second figure in that set. Oh man, another incredible one. Wings again. So this one, this is the wing setup that I'm talking about. This I think works really well. I was actually surprised when I saw this that I haven't seen more of this. But basically, you have the wings there, and you have the little tabs, right? And the figure basically sits right in the middle, right here, right? And then the arms, which are magnetic, are going to attach right on top of those tabs and makes it for just a really snug fit. And then you can see how, basically those tabs are kind of just sandwiched in between the arms and the torso there. And it works great. Look at that paint work. God dang. Killer work. Yeah. Way nice. Porp out. Dystopia. You know that one. Another sick one. So this is now what I would say would be like a 3 set. So I'm going to put them all together and it would be 5. But as a 3 set, shit, check this shit out. Dystopia, Nemesis, and Pandemia. Look at that. That's freaking nuts. I mean, oh man. Again, 3.75 magnetic, hand painted. Wings, same setup with the little tabs. And it's almost like if you didn't know that's what it was, you'd really have to stare at that for a minute to see how that was done. Because it just looks so clean. Oh man. Damn, that's good. Excellent one there. This guy here. Check out this hand. Crocodile head hand. Yeah, Mr. Ordinary says, look how beautiful it is. And you're right, dude. Like, I shit you not, man. It is just pristine from top to bottom. The cast, the magnet work, the paint, the wings. Man, I mean, it is just, it's something, man. And if I saw that from an artist and it was just that one piece, I'd be like, wow, they're really onto something. That is super sick. But with Dark Rainbow, it's like that on every single piece, right? Nemesis. Another great one. Yeah, Toy Wizard action. You got that right, man. 3.75 champ. Big time. God. Another one. I don't know how you pick a favorite out of all these. Look at that wing work. All done by himself. And like I said, go back to episode 30 of Toys Alive. It's in there. And you'll see that interview. It's a great interview, and he really goes into detail about how these cards are made. And you start to realize, the time and the effort that goes into these things. And I'll tell you what, man, these pieces don't break the bank. I mean, the double figure carded stuff, of course, that's going to be in the higher end, but the other stuff, I'm not kidding you. I was pulling 3.75 bag pieces with a header out of E2K for like $40. And that's one thing, you can always look into too, is what we talk about with E2K and DKE, is that sometimes you find artists in there that are from overseas and you kind of save on the shipping a little bit. Me personally, I would pay shipping and then some for any Dark Rainbow pieces because they are 100% worth it. To me, the shipping price is not a speed bump at all when I deal with Dark Rainbow, because I know it's quality and I know I'm going to be happy with it. Check out these ones. Good Lord, how about these? How about these Dragon Man? Right, this is a good example of stuff that came out of E2K. Bam, again with the wing work. Right, look at the paint on there. It's super glossy on this one. So good. Magnetic articulation again on these. Really, really smooth. This one actually has static legs, but the arms are magnetic. Really, really smooth there. There's another one in like a dark green. Bam, so good. Some Dragon Mans on there. This was a little set that I just got. It's a mismatch set, right? And it's super cool. It's Hordak and She-Ra. And these are just regular 3.75, the ultraviolet pour. Really, really cool. I haven't lit these up yet, but I think it's just the set alone. The Hordak and She-Ra, for all the He-Man fans out there, man, that's one that you don't really see a lot. I wish they would have expanded on that one as far as the toy line a little bit more. I think in the newer style He-Man ones, they did come out with a set, which was okay, but it's new. It's just not really my thing. But there's moving on with some more Dark Rainbow stuff. Look at this one. There's another one where it's just a really dope figure. Look at that pour on there. Right? Really good colors. Really good cape. Another one. Here's a really cool one. This is one of the God, this is good. This one, I got this one a while ago, and I think, man, this has got to be one of my favorite carded pieces that I have. This is another double one right here. This Monster Mismatch Bride of Power. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, man, this may have come out of the F is for Frankenstein show. But same thing with the card again, right? So it's super easy. Boom, pops right up. There's your figure. Oh man, they're just so good. Dope. Magnetic articulation again. The paint work. Like all the figures that I've shown, I honestly have not seen, you know, a big paint flaw in any of these. I don't know if anybody else has seen one, but I sure haven't. Bam. That's the Frank in there. Yeah, F is for Frankenstein. That's what I thought, man. Look at this one with the snake arm. Get out of town. Look at that. Look at those arms. Snake arms. My arms are a snake. Ah, man, those are good. Magnetic work. Look at that. Clean. I don't know if clean magnet work is like a big thing to a lot of people. Maybe it should be, maybe it shouldn't be. But I know when it's really clean like that, I know that there's a lot of skill involved with, you know, drawing or drilling the depth of the magnets, you know, not letting glue get all over the place. So when I see it, it stands out. And when you see stuff that's not like that, that also stands out, unfortunately. But this stuff with Dark Rainbow is clean. That is clean. The lettering on there, the card backing, incredible. Good work there. Man, that's an ogre from Dark Rainbow. How about this one? This is one that, man, I don't know. I haven't seen too many of these. I don't know if I've seen the other one of these. I'd have to do some digging. But this one is a bit different from Dark Rainbow, kind of outside the norm, I would say, of some of the other pieces that I have as far as the colors. But the cape is super fresh. Look at that. The fold on that neck, that is dope. Another really, really clean figure. Excellent. How about this one right here? This Phantasma was a series. This one has some really, really good glow in it. And actually the whole card glows on this, which is crazy. If you can see that, that is crazy. Demon. You're right. That is Demon. Folklore. Bam. Great figures. These ones were actually at E2K for a while, and I think there's still one in their store. It's sold, but you can only see a picture of it in there. You know, I was talking to Dark Rainbow, and this is one that he actually threw in a box. And for whatever reason, man, this might be one of my favorite pieces. Not only just from him, but just in general. It's just so plain and damn cool. It glows, of course. But just how simple it is. It's really simple, really clean. Love that just straight black cape on it. Yeah. Love that one. Really cool. More. These are ones that were also in E2K. The other thing that I put down there at the bottom was his Etsy shop. Take a look at the Etsy shop. There is definitely stuff in there. Bam. That's a sick one with the silver paint. Wow, the Vader is one of the first that he's made from before pressure pot time. How about that? Check that out. Oh, no, Folklore. No need to apologize, man. If I am wrong, correct me. And if anybody's going to correct me on something that is a wrong name, it'd be Jimmy Folklore, and I will listen every time that you say it, man. Worst fellow never. What up? And then there's some other. What I really dig, man, is these stands too that they come on. I mean, as far as display goes, super clean. And these are just, some kind of plain blanks. Still 3.75, magnetic articulation. Still super, super cool. And it's the colors, the pinks, the greens, the black trim on a lot of them. Always really good. There's another one. That guy out. Wings, man. I love wings on a figure. I love wings. I love capes. And almost every one of these has wings or capes. It's just, it's hard to not really like dark rainbow stuff. This is the one I saved for the end. I just got this one, and it is so incredibly cool. Oh, man. Let me stand the figure back up inside so I can show it all at one time here. But this is a double pack Godzilla and Lord God against the civilized world. We'll take these figures out and look at them because they are really kind of something else. But we'll take a look at it as a set right here. And this thing came in, I mean, I don't even know how you go about doing a box like that, but that's crazy. That is crazy. So like I said, we'll take these out and look at them, but I mean, it's not small. Hey, what's up, dude? So yeah, we'll start looking at these now. The Godzilla. Look at the paint right there on the face. Magnetic articulated. The wings. I gotta clip the wings back in real quick. What's really cool about the wings is they have that little Glios nub on them. And so when you put them in, they really kind of clip in there. I just didn't have that one in far enough, but same with the other one, which was a really good idea. I mean, I have other pieces from other artists that they have the wings in them, and you know how that resin kind of moves over time, and the they end up falling out. Then you have to end up gluing them back in, which is fine. But this one has that little Glios nub on it, so they just really pop right back in there. Damn. That's the Godzilla in there. Check this dude out. So this is Lord God right here. Look at that arm. And the wings are incredible. The wings came from Wing Kong by Super 7 Nice. We actually gave away a few of those on the show. But this figure right here, Ben, that is sick, dude. The silver beard. The colors, God, that arm. Look at that arm. What the hell? Yeah, I agree, Mr. Ordinary. The color schemes, and and I think honestly, that's one of the things that's really makes it identifiable to me, especially with the silver, and the pinks and the blues. It has a look. It definitely has its own look, and it's identifiable. And I freaking love every single piece. Um, I mean, come on, these two dudes fighting together. Get out of town. Incredible work. Godzilla and Lord God against the civilized world. So I don't know of anybody else. Yeah, the Godzilla wings, right, from the Wing Kong. Sick. Lord God wings come from a Doctor Who angel. Nice. Dude, those are great wings. Yeah, really cool. But the box, right? Look at the art on the box, first of all. Great work like that. And the stickers, which he included plenty of, and thank you for that, because I could start throwing these in some boxes. But the stickers, you know what I'm saying, are kind of like they have that same feel to them. Awesome stickers. I love the stickers. If you look back through my posts on my personal page, I took a framed picture that I wasn't using, and basically just made kind of a collage of dark rainbow stickers, and it came out look great. And it's because his stickers are great. There's the Nightmare Fairy. But going back to this box, oh yeah, what happened? Going back to this box, I don't know of a lot of people. Dark Rainbow, maybe you can tell us in the comments, man. How does this happen? Like, how do you make a box like this? Is that something that, like, I don't know, man. I wouldn't even know where to start on how to design a box like that, especially with the dimensions in the card. Is it something that you're printing at home and you're just kind of folding it up on your own? That's amazing if it is. Oh, thanks, Bliss. What's up, man? Yeah, that frame was cool, dude. It's a really cool piece of art, and I've noticed that I think with a lot of my stickers, that is a very good use of stickers. If you can find an old picture, and just start, maybe take out whatever pictures in there, and you have a glass front or even a plexiglass front or whatever it is, just throw the stickers on there, maybe in an order, maybe not in an order, and I don't know. I think they make for great conversation pieces. It really gives you a way to talk about the artist and not only their art, but kind of who they are. Is the fire in front of the window die cut? Yes, it is. As a matter of fact, it is. You can see that. Yeah. So this is a great piece. It's funny. I was just, before I got this recent box, I had just moved all my dark rainbow pieces into a larger cabinet. And with this last box, it far exceeds that cabinet now. So we're in a rearrange mode again. But happy to do it with pieces like this. I don't know, man. I think Dark Rainbow is one of the dopest out there. Like I said, the ideas, the color schemes, they're sick. Super sick, man. So Juan, thank you, man, for all this stuff. Never disappointed with any purchase that I've ever made from Dark Rainbow Toys. Just the quality, like I said, it comes from Australia, which honestly I think makes it even that much cooler that it comes from Australia. But great figures, great card backs. The ideas with the card backs again. The way they just kind of clip in, clip out. Yeah, man, the Godzilla is wowzers, dude. You know what it is? What's crazy, man, is I think the paint on the face is what I really like about the Godzilla figure, right? I mean, there's something about that that is just so, I don't even know what it is. I don't know what it is, but it's cool. Dark Rainbow, Nightmare Fairy, hit after hit after hit, and packaging, man, super sick. All right, we are at 7:51 my time. Anyways, Dark Rainbow One, thank you, man. You are the freaking man when it comes to making 3.75s. Love your style, love your pieces. You're an absolute gentleman, dude. You've always supported the show, and I appreciate the hell out of you for that. If you can find your hands on some Dark Rainbow pieces, you are a lucky person. Go and find some. Go look at that Etsy store. Look in E2K. Buy it up. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. All right. Last thing we got of the night, we got this DKE box. Let's take a look what's in the DKE box tonight. Let me get the right banner up here real quick. Giveaway time. DKE Toys giveaway box, courtesy of DKE Toys. Good luck, everyone. We're gonna see what's in the box this week. All right, we'll start off slow. All right. Dove sticker. Deal with Dove. You'll be happy. Invisible Sucklord. That's in the box. How about Suckathon Volume 1 DVD? These are great if you haven't seen these before and you just want some, some kind of, what I think honestly will be, as we get further down the line, you want some historical stuff from early on in the community. I think that this DVD, I think people are going to refer back to this someday and look at some of the names on there and just go, holy shit, man, what show was that? Bam. Manly Art magazine included in this pack. This is all one pack now. That's in there. That's in there. That's in there. And the piece that's in there this week is Regurgitated Ideas from who? Killer Bootlegs. Now, I got to admit, before Dove sent these, I was not aware this was a thing. Just something that I hadn't seen before. But it's great. Regurgitated Ideas. And you got Boba Fett up there. Boba Fett, when I first came into this scene, that is oh, dude, Dark Rainbow, you're very, very welcome, dude. Honestly, man, proud to own those pieces, dude. Super happy when I get to show them off to people. But when I first came into this scene, I think that there was a few pieces that I looked at and I saw like, wow, everybody's making one of whatever it is, fill in the blank. I think the first one that I came across was Boba Fett. I said, man, everybody's making a Boba Fett. And and then you see this Regurgitated Ideas. I don't think Regurgitated Ideas is necessarily a bad thing, but it's funny. I think it does kind of poke fun at it in a way, which is cool. And I think that's what makes this piece as just kind of, a whatever piece. I think this is an important piece just because when you look at it, it really kind of makes you think, man, some of these are regurgitated ideas. And for me, what I think of is how just kind of the day-to-day life and just social events end up becoming pieces. Then they repeat themselves, like movies. And then when the movie repeats itself, here comes another wave of the figures, and then the old figures become popular again. It's interesting how that works. So anyways, we're going to spin the wheel. Like I said, we got up to 31 tonight for the giveaway. The giveaway, again, starts on Wednesdays. You guys go ahead and put your comments in there. I'll give you a number. And again, this pack came from DKE Toys. Last thing on the ticker right there, next week, Killer Napkins. If you guys aren't following Killer Napkins, you should be. I showed some of his stuff a couple weeks ago, and it's freaking insane. What's really crazy to me, and we're going to get to the bottom of it next week, is Killer Napkins has about almost 67,000 followers. And this guy was finally recommended to me on my feed just within maybe the last few months. And I can't figure out why that is, unless it's that the newer, the toy portion or the VR sculpting is a much newer thing. So we'll get to the bottom of it next week. We're going to spin the wheel right now for the DKE pack. We're going to remove that choice at just one. Good luck to everybody. Again, this is for the DKE pack with some Suck Lord and Killer Bootlegs pieces. Here we go. Don't DKE Toys. Go to the DKE and do some shopping. You know what I just realized? I was not sharing the screen, so I need to do that. 1 second. Number wheel picker. There we go. Share screen. All right, there we go. 31 on the wheel. Again, this is the DKE giveaway pack. Pieces by Suck Lord, pieces by Killer Bootlegs. Good luck, everyone. Damn, who is it? We got number 30. Who are you? That was, man, you know who I think that is? I think it's Von Fake Name. Let's see. Mr. Von Fake Name. Look at that. That's what it is. Mr. Von Fake Name. That one will be headed up to Canada. Hey, yeah, I know that guy. You know what, man? See, and that's just, this is how karma works. Von Fake Name was watching the show probably a couple weeks ago and saw a giveaway piece go out to Linz the Rat Boy in Australia. And he hit me up and he said, you know what, man, I'm going to send something to him as well. Can you hold that package off until it gets, until I send that to you? And I said, yes, absolutely. And look at this. The wheel pays you right back with a DKE box, my friend. I will get that out to you in the next week. And that's it, man. That was episode 89, not 90. We will do episode 90 next week with Killer Bootlegs. I'm sorry, not Killer Bootlegs, with Killer Napkins. We got a great February coming up. It's not all the way booked out yet, but it looks like it's going to be Killer Napkins for sure. I'm going to send out a schedule probably this weekend to let you guys know what's coming up on the show, but Killer Napkins for sure. Also, at the end of February 29th, Thursday, it's going to be Lab Monkey 9 and company with the Apocalyptico 3 show. That is going to be insane. There's over 65 artists in there, not even including Making a Mutant, which is probably another 15 to 20 artists. That's going to be a killer night. That's going to be February 29th. That will be the Apocalyptico 3 show with Lab Monkey 9. Like I said, next week, Killer Napkins. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Have a great weekend. Everybody stay safe. Peace.